Firmware is the software inside your camera and certain other photographic products that handles many aspects of their operation. It's this which determines how the graphic user interface appears and how the menus are operated, as well as what features are available and what happens when each is selected. It also provides instructions to the image processing engine, and so it also has some bearing on image quality. All cameras are released with a version of firmware, but sometimes the manufacturer may issue an update. This could be for a range of reasons, but it usually serves two purposes. The first concerns the fixing of certain issues, which are often spotted once the camera has been available for a while. While hardware-based issues will often require a physical fix, issuing new firmware can help to rectify errors in operation or potentially fix issues with image quality that are known to affect some or all models. The second reason is to add extra functionality to the camera's feature set, or to improve certain functions that are already there. This could be to improve autofocus performance, or introduce new filter effects, or even add a RAW mode to cameras that don't have one. If some time has passed since a model's introduction, manufacturers may choose to incorporate more recent technological developments by issuing these firmware updates. If you bought your camera recently, it may already have the latest firmware version installed, although older models may not. The way to check this is to locate the firmware option in the menu, which will usually be under the Tools or Maintenance section, and to make a note of the number, which will usually be something like 1.0, 1.2 or similar. There may be more than one version here, although it will be the first figure which is the most important. Now find the support section in your camera manufacturer's website and check to see if there's a later version for your model. If there is, this should be here along with the reasons for the update and instructions on how to install it. The process varies slightly between manufacturers, although it usually begins by downloading the firmware and placing the file onto a memory card. Providing the new firmware has been correctly loaded, the camera will register this and ask you to confirm that you want this updated. The process takes just a few minutes, and you can check if it's worked by accessing the option that displays the current firmware version afterwards. Of course, it's possible to carry on using a camera without updating its firmware, although the manufacturer may have made some significant changes that will improve either operation or image quality. And it's not just cameras that can have their firmware updated. Some manufacturers may issue lens-specific updates that provide correction for optical issues through the camera's body, and some of Sigma's latest lenses can have their firmware updated through the company's USB dock. Certain flash guns can also have their firmware updated through a USB port at their side. For more tips and advice, subscribe to our channel, visit us on Twitter, Facebook or Google+, or check out wexphotographic.com/blog.